Welcome back, Guardians. Yeah, it's Thursday. And, oh, I am destroying my desktop here. Ah, I'm sorry. Um, okay, something's going weird. Yeah, it's a Thursday. Thursdays are kind of rough for me for some reason. It's like not quite to the weekend kind of situation, I guess, is what you can say. I just shaved well, I didn't shave, I trimmed my beard, and it is itching so uncomfortably now. Give me a minute. Ah, all right, that should do it. Maybe I'm just itchy in general. It's just a thing. Some days I just don't feel right in my skin. And I think clothes is ridiculous, but polite society and hygiene and all that kind of fun. Anyway, so yeah, just kind of doing the gunsmith bounties real quick. Uh, I saw some thumbnails for some Destiny stuff. A lot of people gushing about some particular legendary and exotic raw weapons. There's some talk about how the expansions are going to play out for the next year or so, and I'm like, okay. None of it really actually impacts my gameplay since this is pretty much all I do is patrol and hoard up loot. I was thinking about re-rolling a few of my weapons, but I'm like, that of course being the craftables. I don't know if they really feel like it's necessary. They're all doing pretty much what they're doing. I did put lead from gold on, I believe it was my fusion rifle, because that does actually eat the ammo pretty quickly. And since I do have a tendency to spawn more heavy ammo than usual, I'm not having a problem. Can I get it before I hit the ground? Yes. Okay, so the next one's going to be sidearms, which is even more fun. Oh shit! Pop. So yeah, I have the I put lead from gold on the Royal Executioner just to make sure that I have ammo for it at all times. And I'm testing that right now, actually. Actually, I get some vocal fry out there for you. How about vocal fry and upspeak vocal fry? Speak. Oh yeah, I want to kill this drag. God, that's so fucking annoying, right? I don't know. It takes a population to fucking make something like that stick, doesn't it? Bang bang. Right into the sector now. So now, I do have solar weapon kills to make. That's gonna. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, no, no airborne effectiveness on this gun. Or I'm just basically squirreling today. Not really doing a speed run, just kind of cruising it. So, something else that I've been doing or have been abstaining from is avoiding clickbait. I watch a lot of game design and RPG commentary, and the big hot bitch right now, the big hot bitch, the VHB right now is everyone's dishing out their hate on the player's handbook for 2024. Now, there's already been a community consensus that the update for Dungeons and Dragons coming in this year and next. Um, all three books won't really be fully released until I think the end of 25, which is stupid. A whole year after the anniversary, you'd think they'd plan things a little bit easier. I mean, better for them. I mean, this is a fucking corporation, so they've got the resources to do it. I don't know why they didn't. But anyway, maybe if they stop firing their editorial staff. Oh wow, look at that. We're done with sidearms now. Okay, so now we're gonna switch over into fusion. Sit. All right, now here we go. Now I'm gonna go into the lost sector. I said I was gonna do it, but I didn't do it because I'm inconsistent. I got distracted by Invisidregs. Excuse me, by Invisivandals. So yeah, so they're talking about the next episode is all going to be Vampire Hunter theme, which I do feel is more of an echo of the Witcher theme. See what I did there? I did do the dungeon for that particular expansion, whatever you want to call it, update. And it's fun. It's an okay dungeon. It's nicely themed. Playing around on the peak is kind of interesting. But oh, fuck, I forgot. I put my ADS and my finisher button on the same key, so L2 that is. All right, we're gonna mess you up. Hopefully, get 3 for 1. Yeah, and then this is all gonna go down. Should wipe these out pretty quick. I don't think that tracking works all that good ADS anymore. Oh, there we go. Got something. Oh, fudge. All right, switching over to primaries. Ridiculous. You switch a weapon and you have to reload it, even if it's a primary weapon. So stupid. And we're done with the souls. Oh, we're done with everything. We don't need to fucking be here anymore. So yeah, they're just kind of farting off on it. But anyways, so I decided I'm not going to click on clickbaity videos anymore. I'm going to try to avoid nomenclature. Like, you don't want this book, or this is why you shouldn't buy this book, or is this book worth it? Because it comes down to basically two things. One, they're going to go ahead and say, yeah, there's there are some updates here. They're making it very clear that this book will work better with D&D Beyond and the other support services. But you don't really need it. If you want it, you can buy it. It's like, no. I mean, have some fucking guts, have a spine, and say you don't need this. There was a video guy, a dungeon tuber, I think is what they're calling themselves these days, who was reviewing the ubiquitous player character sheet booklet. Basically, it's a folder of X number of printed character sheets that he was saying that for $15 you get these 50 sheets. Is it worth it? He doesn't think it is. You could just easily download the sheet and print it yourself. I'm here to tell you that if you go to any office supply place, or even the libraries charges, everybody charges. You're going to be paying something for those character sheets. And if you want, hey, what's up, Hero Sucker? If you want 50 sheets, it's about, I think it's about 5 cents an impression now. That's front and back, so that's 10 cents a sheet. 10 times 50, that'd be $5. Yeah, you'd probably save yourself $10 if you want to do it. Personally, I have no problem with an index card and just some rudimentary information. Pretty much everything else I would want to know for the game I'm playing is going to be right there at my fingertips on the DM screen. I don't really need all the extra shit. If I have some special skills or abilities that are important for the mission, I'm going to note those down. But this is part and parcel for being a solo role play gamer. Uh, you don't actually need to manage, 5 or 6 people at the table. I don't understand how, I've seen parties as much as 10 players around the table and out, and it's like combat takes the entire 3 hour session. For the fact of the matter that you got 3 hour fucking sessions, I don't ever remember. I mean, when we used to play, it was myself as the dungeon master and maybe 2 players. We played on the fucking school bus going. We played on the bus going to school, not the school bus. Or we played while walking back from school, or we played during lunch. We would get up, queue up in the lunch line, and it would take about a good 10, 15 minutes to get our food. And while we were standing there waiting that time, we were continuing whatever adventure we had going for that week, and we would play small quick adventures. I barely ever had a map. Everything that I needed my players to know was in my head or written down like on index cards or a little notebook. If I needed a map to keep track of where they were, that was just drawn like a flowchart kind of situation, which I didn't know at the time. I had been playing point crawl games with my players as far back as the 10th grade, so high school junior year, uh, and no, that'd be sophomore year. It's been a while, guys. Come on, give me a break. And so yeah, I'm just kind of randomly killing shit here as I talk. I should probably be doing this in Crucible, but I don't want to be on somebody else's channel. and I didn't create a private party, so whatever. If I created a private party, I don't know if you guys could. Yeah, you can play still. So anyway, yeah. So I've decided to go ahead and just like really scrutinize the thumbnails and the titles, and if it feels like clickbait, 98% of the time it's clickbait. And so I've been avoiding those things. And guess what? I'm not watching as much YouTube as I used to. That's the point I was trying to get to here, kids. Um, because, like I said, yeah, it's all sensationalist hit listing or hit posting, if you want to call it, or shit posting for the most part, really. And it's like, I got a lot of that already going on with the news that I follow. So it's like, yeah, I go to YouTube for fun. Don't go to YouTube for your news. Um, Speaking of, let's get the fuck out of here and go play some Minecraft. There's supposed to be some updates, and I want to try out bundles. Till then, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Play well, be nice, and yeah, go ahead.